Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look and see what Kyle was up to that night in Kenosha. What we have here is an introductory splash page. This video is intended to document the events in Kenosha on the night of August 25th, 2020, and show an accurate timeline for research and analysis. Timestamps can be found in the video description. This is a video produced by Orcanut, a YouTuber who has put in an enormous amount of time to synchronize all of these videos from various sources to produce a very seamless timeline for Kyle's actions and the actions of others during that night.
With his powerful brainwaves cradled in the warmth of reasoning, it's time for Johnny Walker Dread to straighten you out on a thing or two. Emanating all the way from exciting Las Vegas, Oklahoma, it's the Johnny Walker Dread Show.
As he says, over 60 videos and photos from over 35 sources were used to produce this video. Links to sources, a detailed written timeline, and additional analysis can be found in the spreadsheet linked in the video description. I will provide a link to Orcanut's original video in my own description as well. And I will say that I'm going to be deleting those parts of the video that really do not show Kyle doing anything or are not real pertinent to the whole controversy. I will, however, provide the link to the original video by Orcanut. So if you think that I have deleted something that is important, you can always go to the original video and find out. Okay, so what we have here is a person who is streaming. He's going to be walking and encountering 4 of the people that are guarding property. One of whom is Kyle.
Oh, looks like we got some people over here. How you guys doing? Good, you guys keeping the peace? You guys with the Kenosha Guard? No? Alright, just catching. Checking on. Sorta? Oh, right on.
How's it going up there?
Shit show, day 3.
Okay, we got up there.
Not as many as yesterday. Yesterday I was like, fuck my life. Like, it looked like it was going to dissipate, and then I turned around and, you know, I covered 10 of the BLM Milwaukee protests, so I saw them.
Okay, so one thing that's really interesting about this so far is you can see the flashing lights down in the distance. Clearly there is a lot going on there. There's potential for violence, certainly a lot of confrontations going on. Kyle is not over there, however. The people that are guarding this property are staying where they are. They have seemingly no interest in getting involved. And that kind of belies some of the commentary made by people that Kyle was only there in Kenosha that night to pick a fight, pick arguments, to confront people so that he could essentially shoot them or engage in some sort of conflict. I don't see it here. It looks to me like Kyle is perfectly content with just hanging out with his friends. The really large person there is Ryan Balch, the one with the short haircut, and the cap. He is a member of the Boogaloo, maybe. There's a lot of controversy about him. It's not quite clear. I've dived into his past, and I can't quite make out what he's up to.
Leaders right away, and I knew what was going to happen. And if I didn't know how many people, there's like 3,000 or 4,000 people. Like, if they're that deep, don't even bother. Just walk away. There's no winning that.
How many people do you think are fixing to show up?
Well, tonight?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a protest journalist. So I've seen when militia just hold their order and they just stand there. People won't do anything because they're smart. But I don't know what's with this generation, but a lot of them are really fucking dumb.
So the person talking is telling them he's a protester. Kyle is right in front of him, and they're actually having a very nice discussion and conversation. He's warning these 4 people, don't get involved down there, be careful about how you interact with them. And there doesn't seem to be any kind of banter that would indicate that Kyle is up to anything other than just simply protecting property and sort of just being out there. He wants to be involved, I think.
But that's on both sides. I know a lot of Boogaloo at boneheads, you know, that should have a gun. Just being honest. So I'm all about supporting the militia and the protection of private property, but I'm also supporting a peaceful protest, but that's not what we have, you know. But that being said, what was that?
You carrying?
Do I carry? No. Okay, just holy armor, my friend. That's all I got. I think no, I don't know if he's on my side, but if it's my time to go, it's my time to go. And if he wants me to do his work, I'm doing his work. You know.
Okay, so Kyle basically asks him, "Are you carrying?" And the guy says, "No, I'm not carrying." And Kyle says, "Well, God's on your side." In other words, you must feel lucky for being able to go into these areas without being armed. And the man says, "No, whatever happens will happen." One of the things that comes out of this is that Kyle firmly believes that a person really needs to have some sort of armament to be considered safe in this kind of situation.
So, well, you guys are a little late. Shit started popping off Tuesday night. So,
You're gonna fall.
yeah, and don't poke the bear. Try to be respectful. Don't get attention unless you have to, because you don't know who you say the wrong thing to, and then all of a sudden they pull over, and then 4 more cars pull over, and then you have a confrontation you didn't need to have. And your whole goal here is to keep the peace, not make problems. I'm just telling you from experience.
Yeah, we're trying to keep the $2 million damage that happened.
So this person says, be careful out there. There's people out there looking for a confrontation. Don't poke the bear, as he says. Avoid confrontations. The Ryan Balch, he kicks in and says, look, we're just here to protect the property. That's all.
Is that your lot?
Oh, the owner of the place who's got us out here.
Okay, is he paying you guys on a bill here? Or
No.
He just asked?
No,
You asked him?
in from out of-
We got a group coming up behind us.
How many?
Okay, so the question is asked of Ryan, is this your property? Ryan says, no, we were brought out here by the property owner or something to that effect. It's not clear whether the property owner has asked them specifically to be there to protect his property, or possibly the property owner sent out a message on social media that asked for volunteers of some sort. That part is really not clear. Why did they feel the need to protect this particular property over others? I'm not sure. The property owner has since claimed that he didn't actually ask Kyle to protect that property. So it's hard to say right now at this point what the true story is. It doesn't matter? Probably not.
We
don't know.
It could be Milwaukee. I don't think it's Milwaukee. They're clearing them all out, just so you know. They said they have to go home or they're going to be arrested. They warned about 10 times and they might be actually pulling in. So, yeah, there's probably less than about 300 people. Oh, I'm fine. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
I'm more worried about getting shot by the cops and rubber bullets than the protesters.
Okay, the person on the left there has been mistaken for Kyle on a few occasions. I don't know who that is. It's certainly not Kyle. Kyle's back at the car lot hanging out with his friends. And I should be careful. I say that he's hanging out with his friends, but it doesn't appear that those people really know Kyle, other than Dominic, who's on the roof. Ryan Balch later doesn't even seem to know Kyle's name, and in interviews claimed that he had not met Kyle before this night. So Kyle is not really with that group in any kind of organized sense. He showed up, they're willing to allow him to stay there with them, and as far as I can tell, that's about the only connection between them. One thing is really clear from this segment and pretty much for the rest of the video, everybody knows where the police are. And that's going to be important when it comes to the actions of Gage Grosskreutz later and some of the other people who attacked Kyle as he was walking toward the police. It's clear where the police are, and if you're looking for the police, it's very clear where to go. Okay, so we have a wounded protester here. One of the claims made was that Kyle's assistance or the assistance of medics was not really needed that night. No one was hurt. That's false. There's plenty of people that have been hurt here, probably by rubber bullets, for the most part, some pepper spray, minor cuts and abrasions and such.
police are trying to send everyone home. How you guys doing? We're live, got the rundown live. And as you can see, they're... Do you have a good angle? Yeah, very cool. And you guys local or no? Yeah, okay, cool.
I'm Kyle, by the way.
No, we'll do this.
Coronavirus.
Oh, dude, I'm not afraid of no coronavirus.
Yeah.
In fact, my shirt underneath, it says, I survived the coronavirus. There you go. Yeah.
Kyle is here chilling with another guard or patriot or whatever. It's not clear who this person is. Notice Kyle doesn't seem to be in any hurry to get into a confrontation with anyone. It's clear there's a lot of conflict going on down the street. Kyle even mentions that, yeah, he has a good angle at this, so he's able to see what's going on. However, he has apparently no interest in getting involved in it. And his nature, by the way, is quite jovial. He's smiling. He's very relaxed. It doesn't seem like a person that's out to try to get something started.
It's very possible. Was it? Oh, bro. Believe it or not, I've been doing this for about 12 years, so 41. And, you know, if you guys see me get hit with something, I'm knocked out, that's when I need help.
Yep.
Or if it looks like somebody's going to beat me at the club, then I need help. Other than that, I can...
We'll be there to help.
Non-aggression principle. You know, I don't want anyone hurt. They have medics too, and their medics are pretty helpful, even though they might be on the other side, if that makes sense. But they'll help me, okay?
We got medics too.
Okay, cool.
So we got you on.
Okay, so there's a mention of medics here. The man mentions that they have their own medics that are roaming around. Kyle mentions that he is a medic as well. It's not quite clear what he actually says, but he clearly sort of makes a comment that he has the ability to provide medical care, or that he is there to provide medical care of some sort. And he's going to repeat that many times throughout the video. So even if you don't agree with my analysis on that, it's going to be really apparent here that protecting people, that providing medical care for people is kind of one of the reasons why he's there that night.
So, are you guys? Do you guys mind? Is there a way up on the roof?
Yeah, there is, but you gotta go through the shop, and we really want to know what else going through.
Okay, no, that's fair. I thought I'd ask and make for some cool footage. But we got militia members on the roof.
Okay, so that's Dominic Black up there on top of the roof. He is the one that is involved in Kyle's being able to obtain the rifle. And I'll do some analysis on that later. People have been wanting to get me involved in that analysis, but I have not looked at the laws in detail about that, and that will come down the road.
But hey, do you guys know if there's any other militia in the area? I heard that there's a bunch of you guys out here. Is there any more militia in the area? I hear there's a bunch of you guys. All right, cool. I'm with the Rundown Live. I'm here just to cover the news. Just.
Yesterday when the buildings were on fire and fuck you, shut the fuck up.
I can't move it. I can't feel my arm. Guys, I can't feel my arm. Can someone fucking
put it
listen?
on the side of her. Just like somebody that's dead. Put it on the side. Put it over. Period.
Fuck you guys. I love you, but fuck you guys.
It's alright. You know something? We love you too. Yeah. We don't give a fuck about the fuck you. It'll be okay. I understood. It happened when I broke my foot. I said fuck everybody.
Okay, so somebody got hurt. She's complaining she can't feel anything in her arm. I think this is probably a minor injury. I doubt she believes that. Most likely she probably got hit in the elbow with a pepper ball.
What are these? What are these guys? What are these guys over here, bro?
They go the white supremacist motherfuckers.
We have here a band of people walking by. One thing you'll notice is that there are a lot of weapons out in Kenosha this evening. There are about 15 million AR-15s in the country, and a pretty large percentage of them are probably in Kenosha because there's a ton of them out there. There's also a lot of people carrying pistols and concealed weapons. That's also important to remember. There are a lot of guns here in Kenosha. And the reason why this is important was because when the original news stories came out about Kyle and his rampage, the impression that people got was that there was a lot of peaceful protesters, and then there's this one kid running around with a rifle. There are a lot of people out here with rifles. In fact, it's almost a part of the uniform and for anybody providing, this sort of informal security.
Oh, maybe not. They with us. They with us. Okay, homies. Okay, homies.
And what he's saying is that they're with us. They're with us. This is a Black Lives Matter protester talking, and it shows you that it wasn't just counter protesters that were armed. It was the BLM supporters as well, and they're carrying large numbers of pistols and such. Now, keep in mind also that not everybody here is a protester. There are a lot of people here that are providing, again, sort of this para-security kind of deal that people are accusing Kyle of doing. But of course, what Kyle was doing was not unusual. There are hundreds of people out here that are just, in their own mind, keeping the peace, and they're carrying weapons.
Protect us, okay? As long as y'all not against each other, then with y'all, be against them. They gonna be here. We all gonna go over there in that parking lot, and we gonna form up, all right? As long as you fuck with the government and not with each other, we are with you. Let's go.
Okay, the kid on the right there, I think it's a kid. He's been mistaken for Kyle throughout the night. A lot of people have, in their original impressions of what took place, took his actions as Kyle's and led to a lot of confusion here. That is not Kyle Rittenhouse at all. And it may be that Joseph Rosenbaum, the person that Kyle shot initially, may have mistaken Kyle for this kid, because they did get into a confrontation earlier.
No lives matter until Black lives matter. Get behind us. Let's go. Run this, boy. That's the dude I was talking about. All right, everyone, let's go.
Yeah. Right.
It's important to note, by the way, that group that we just saw, those are pro-Black Lives Matters protesters. Rosenbaum is going to get into a confrontation with one of them. One of the claims that people have been making is that Rosenbaum was a protester. I doubt it. I think that he was there that night to just create mayhem and try to get into fights. Even uses the N-word on occasion. It's kind of strange behavior for a Black Lives Matter protester, to be honest.
Keeping us safe.
Again, a band of Black Lives Matters protesters walking by. They're all armed. And the one person here is saying, keeping us safe. So even the Black Lives Matter protesters are fully acknowledging that having people on their side that are armed is a good thing. And
where'd they go? They're getting gassed over there. They're coming back. They're coming back. They're coming back.
These guys
No, they're not cops, bro. No.
So why are we running from them?
Drones out.
You don't want to get in the street, go the fuck home!
Don't talk about it, be about it. For all of my hotlines, we shit get uncomfortable. You this small for y'all to go home. But we black, we can't get to go home. So get y'all out to the street. Stop trying to get an Instagram shot and join the fucking revolution. I'm here for a feel-good moment. When shit get real, don't go home. Stay to the very end. Get your license out here. We need y'all. Jacob Blake. Let's go. Let's go. We ain't out for no feel-good moment. We out here for black and brown lives. That's why the fuck we out here. For Jacob Blake. So y'all stand on the sidewalk, y'all part of the problem too. Y'all completely get your ass to the street. When I want girls, I see y'all drinking left. Get the fuck out of here and come join us. I see y'all laughing. This ain't a joke. These are lies.
Not one of them hot. Walking in a big ass group, pussy, bro.
Get your ass in the fucking street. We are for Breonna Taylor, Jacob Blake, Sandra Bland, Timber Rice. We are for them. We ain't out here to be on the sidewalk. We got to
Somebody fires a smoke grenade, probably a tear gas canister or something similar to that effect, and it lands on a car and sets the alarm off. Somebody grabs the canister and throws it back. That's a crime, actually. If the police do fire a tear gas canister at you, you cannot throw it back at them.
This is an unlawful assembly. Please vacate the area. You are blocking the street. You are in violation of the city curfew. Please vacate the area.
Police have issued a warning. This is an unlawful assembly. Therefore, their presence is a crime. They have been ordered to leave. They are not. They have committed a crime. What are the police going to do about it? Nothing. And there's the kid again that has been mistaken for Kyle Rittenhouse. Notice the weapons. There's tons of them. These are on the pro-Black Lives Matter side.
No.
All right, we're going with this crowd. Whoa. Sounds like people are throwing stuff. We're gonna turn the light on. Whoa. Whoa.
Oh shit, they're on the roof, bro. They're on the roof. Look out. And it's begun. Sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to push you. I just wanted you to be careful. They had it right at your head, dude, so it's... And it's begun.
Okay, so it seems as if the police are now starting to fire pepper balls or something. He's saying now it's starting. Now it's starting. They also had a person that was circled there. I'm not sure who that is, though. Oh, I should mention that that may have been the original video streamer mistaking that one kid for Kyle Rittenhouse.
I bet you it was just the...
Going down this way. Hey, look. Over here. The post office is over here. Michelle, Billy.
So they have something burning there. I'm not sure what that is. It might be a dumpster. I don't believe it's the building. Yeah, it appears to be a dumpster that they have set on fire.
You just want to go home, right?
We don't need that, bro. We don't need that. They brought flamethrowers. Where black people get flamethrowers from? Huh? You can have that.
Historical buildings like the library. This is my city. This is my city, and I don't want it to fucking burn.
No, that's a light. That's a light.
So one of the people here says, "This is my city, and I don't want it to burn." He'll list some of the buildings that he doesn't want to burn, like the library.
Oh my god.
It's a light.
I was looking like someone has a fire extinguisher.
That was unnecessary.
I don't want to see my community burn. That's why I brought the fucking fire extinguisher.
Come on, man.
Hell yeah.
Don't burn down the school.
Yeah, it came out of
Agreed.
It came out of nowhere.
Don't burn down the job center. That's how we get jobs. Don't burn down the library. That is where we.
If y'all want to, we need to look for some fire extinguisher. I don't know how to say the word. You know what I mean? Yeah. We need to look for those. Throw that shit towards them.
HB2N donated $3. Those rifles are props. Crying face.
He ain't right.
We got protection. We got shields and all that. Y'all good?
Somebody claims that the rifles are mere props. I can't think of anything dumber to do than to bring a proper rifle to a potential riot.
Shambulis donated $3. Elevate your leg. Do not use ice for long periods.
Yeah, no, I already feel it. I already feel it like it's super jello. And it's something right now. I already know tomorrow. I'm already thinking about tomorrow. The day we got to do what we got to do. I can't elevate it now. You got to follow the long rifles, man. It matters.
So you got to follow the long rifles. Okay, I'm not sure what he's referring to. And somebody's been injured. They're given instructions on it. Care for them.